Yo, I'm still alive. Oh my god, why is the lighting just. It's dark. It's dark. Hold up. Like, ooh, lights. Whatever. It's gonna be a bad angle because it's lunchtime in Europe and I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I've been up since, like, I don't know, like 5 in the morning. That's not unusual for me. That's actually my normal get up time. Yeah, so, oh, for fuck's sake. Some ratchet ass shit. Who cares? My patience is non-existent at this point. So I thought it would be funny to make a video about, because everybody just everybody's got opinions. Fine, you're entitled to your opinion. No, I thought it would be funny to make a video about how I'm a snitch because I didn't snitch on anyone. Let me just make sure this is silent. Shut the fuck up. And shut the fuck up. All right, cool. Yeah, so I find it amusing. Like, let's just give like a little anecdote with, I told you I was a project manager. I used to work in quality control, quality assurance when it got like the new PC name. Cheers. It's bad luck not to do that before you sip. Who cares? So anyways, my point is I made a post and somewhere in my rant, I was talking about how like part of my job was basically to audit sites and narc on people that were misconduct of research trials, basically not following protocol, safety concerns. You can get OSHA involved. I mean, like, if you really want, if someone gives you, here's the thing, you can decide to maintain a good personal relationship and then overlook these things at the risk of your career, reputation, and like possibly going to jail. Or you can, do what I did. And I was like, I'm always going to cover my ass. If you're making a mistake, I'm documenting it. And if it gets bad enough that I have to notify the FDA or like whatever the fuck, that is not on me. Like, if you're not looking at your patient's lab work and that's like critical to, but you're signing or you're having your staff like mock your signature, whatever the fuck. If I know the physician is looking at the labs, like, you can't backdate them. There's a time criteria for all of this stuff. Every protocol is different and has like serious things. So my point is, if a site would push back, and a lot of times, like at the height of my career, if you want to call it, in research, I was 20 to 21, but then like the height of it would have been like maybe like 27, and you get pretty experienced at that point, like, which is a whole other, but my point is a whole other, like, there's so many nuances and details to this kind of work, which is why you have to be that kind of person, especially if you're like me and I'm the person making sure that the people doing this are doing it. Like, I need to know what the fuck I'm doing, and I was very good at it. So if you got pushback, a lot of times because of my age, I would get nurses sassing me, like giving me the up and down and just being bitch and like not doing, and I'd be like, you know what, motherfucker, that's fine. I'm gonna just go ahead and report this shit immediately to the FDA and you can suck my motherfucking nuts and your whole fucking clinic can just not operate ever. What? How you like me now, bitch? Like, that would be like my attitude if it got to the point where they were just blatantly disrespecting. Like, if you're starting up, I had one clinic, this is not a breach of contract, this is just an example, and it happens a lot. There are clinics, let's just say not specific, but people that like, you can't even get your startup documents in on time. Like, that's a serious indication that your site is going to be difficult, non-compliant. They're probably just going to be like a hot fucking mess. And they're going to give you pushback about it if you've asked like 5 times and they don't respond. And then like they will go ahead and push these studies through because it's all about the fucking Benjamins. And especially the end of my career, I left because it was like, I could see they were just cash cowing patients. Patient care was so substandard. It's like they're getting 5 to 15 minutes with their doctor and then they're like 4 hours with me. Fortunately, I'm an empathetic person and I did my job well, but it was like, that's not on me. Like this is just the trend of research and it's gross. And like, so I left. But my point is, I was basically paid to be a fucking narc. But I'm not a narc in my personal life. I had to go to the authorities at some point when I felt like my life had become in danger every single day, almost every minute of every day. I was being stalked, I was being poisoned, which I still am. If I'm gonna poison myself, I'll do it with some fucking Cabernet, suck my dick. Like, that's just how I feel. So anyways, I did not name any names. I said what had happened. I had been poisoned here. I had been exposed to gas here. You know, things of that nature. My mail was stolen. I reported stolen mail. Of course, they come back. There's nothing we can do. We didn't find anything. I'm sure you didn't, but that's fine. So anyways, that kind of shit. And at some point, it got so ridiculous. I knew like authority figures were involved. So I went to the FBI branch in Pittsburgh, which was honestly, at the time, I don't know what it is now, it was a fucking joke. It was a fucking joke. The agents they sent me were like straight out of the academy and they just did not give a fuck. And they were like, well, we'll let you know if we're going to investigate this. And then they asked for the names of my, for the names and phone numbers of family members, immediate family members. And I gave it to them. I'm like, you're the FBI. What am I going to not, you know, whatever. So, and then they had the fucking nerve the second time I was there to literally like emit some kind of nerve gas or whatever the fuck it was from the ceiling. It was like the kind of gas that makes you want to go to sleep. I literally just said, thank you for your time. And I left and I got the fuck out of there. It was like, the fuck? What is this? Enemy of the State? Part 4? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, I just can't. So, you know, I'm just really fucking heated at this point. The level of injustice, obstruction. I don't give a fuck if it goes the whole way to the motherfucking moon as far as the food chain of command goes. I don't care. I want fucking justice. I want fucking justice. And if I could, I would. I'd break my fucking hand through this table, but it's not mine. So whatever. And it's not worth breaking my hand. I'm just highly agitated. And they want to talk about my mood and how I'm aggressive. And it's like, you know what, motherfucker? You provoke somebody like literally like, let's be kind and just say every 20 minutes for years. And then prior to that, it's 40 some years of like intermittent fuckery, you know, that I wasn't supposed to know about. I was supposed to just like chalk it up to like bad luck or like, oh, my health or my poor choices or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck you want to say, I'm not with it, okay? I know the truth. I've been speaking the truth. Talk about being a clean freak. I can't stand dirt and dust. I have like fuzzies on my hat. Anyways, I'm sure they're saying, see, she's freaking out. You need to calm down. And it's like, no, asshole, I'm just mad. I'm mad. You did all of this just to cover up a theft. And then you went as far as to like steal kids. And like, bitch, I can't. This shit's so crazy. No one's going to believe it's real, but I'm going to make sure that everyone knows this shit's real. And like I said on my YouTube comment, because I got to keep putting my 2 cents in, right? Whatever, that's what I do. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out blowing the whistle. I don't care. But yeah, it's one of those things where I was like, what the fuck did I say on my YouTube the other day? Oh my gosh. Goddamn. Well, anyways, I wish I could pull up that comment because I lost my train of thought making myself laugh. But like, it basically is like a bad Lifetime movie. Oh, here's what I said to the effect of like, when the civil suit hits, this shit is gonna make the OJ trial look like small fries, motherfucker. Like, you have no idea. We're talking like global involvement. It's gonna be epic. And I'm sure they're still gonna try to kill me. I can like, whatever. Whatever. Give it your best shot, dickhead. I fucking dare you. I'm not like trying to incite a riot and be like threatening. I'm just like tired of being provoked and intimidated, and someone just wants me to shut up. You shut up, bitch. You're going to jail. You're fucking weird. You're going to jail for identity theft, fraud, fucking attempted murder. You're fucking nuts. Okay? So, you know, whatever. Hopefully somebody will come to me with some information and actually question me. I've never been questioned about court cases that are going on behind my back that I'm not supposed to know about, and other things. So you know where to find me. Don't worry, like, if you're actually coming here to talk to me and you have good intentions, you'll be fine. If you have bad intentions, then I would just not show up at all. And that's the best advice I have for everyone. Yay! Cheers. I give a fuck. I'm tired. It's raining. It's stupid outside. I went for a walk. It's 94% humidity. It's like, okay, well, I would have just gone for a swim, but I don't have a bathing suit. But tomato, tomato. Yeah, so, oh, guys, I can't wait to get contacts. That is gonna make my fucking millennium. It's been so long since I've had contacts. I used to just wear them for vanity. I had better than 20/20 vision before this asshole tried to blind me. It's really not that bad now. It's just like minor correction, but it's annoying. So yeah, maybe next time you see me, I'll be wearing some contacts. So we'll be looking like Adam Ant up in here. Whatever. Have a good one, I guess. Bye.